Jingle bells, bells, bells,
Piano in the bell, 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 bell,
bells. Jingle bell,
what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Happy Vlogmas day 9. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's video. If you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see more of my upcoming content, especially since the holidays are very near, and this is my first year ever doing Vlogmas, so it's gonna be super exciting on this channel. So I would really appreciate it if you subscribed and also give this video a thumbs up. Today's video is going to be a what's on my iPad Pro video. I did one of these probably like 6 months ago, I think, and that was like when I kind of first got my iPad. So it was a little bit newer. I didn't really have too much on it, but now I do have a couple things on here. I customized my home screen to like a little Christmas theme, and it's just super exciting. So, but if you want to see what's on my iPad Pro, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to give you a little bit of information about my iPad before we kind of like jump on into the apps and everything. So this is the iPad Pro, and it's the 64 gigabyte. I'm trying to open it. This is what it looks like, and I have the space gray color, so it's just like the dark gray color. And then the keyboard that I have is by, I think it's Apple. I don't remember the actual like name of the keyboard, but I got all of these items from Best Buy, so I'll link everything in the description down below, and you guys can feel free to go check on it. And if you want an iPad, you can, you know, look at the options that they have and everything. And then as far as the iPad Pencil, I have the Apple Pencil 2nd generation, just because that's what is compatible with the iPad Pro. So I got this iPad Pro last year, so it's a 2019 edition, and let's just say this is a total game changer, especially as a college student. I am a senior majoring in accounting, and let me tell you, this iPad Pro has been a game changer for me, and I love it so much. Alright, so enough about the iPad. We're going to hop right into the apps and everything that I have on my iPad Pro. Hope you guys enjoy. So I do have a paper-like screen protector on my iPad Pro, and that's why it's kind of, the screen isn't as shiny as it would normally be without the screen protector. But the reason why I have the paper-like screen protector on here is 1, to protect my screen, and 2, because I do take notes on my iPad Pro. So I find that if I have the screen protector, it's just a lot easier to write and take notes. Without the screen protector, I noticed that my hand kept getting stuck to the glass after writing for so long. So that's why I think having a paper-like screen protector, if you're a note taker, for your iPad would be a great option. I got this one from Amazon, and it was super affordable. I'll link that in the description down below, as well as the Apple Pencil, my iPad, and the case in the description, so you make sure you check that out. So now we're going to go into my iPad, and this wallpaper I got from Pinterest. You guys can go follow me on there. I have a bunch of fun and creative boards you guys can look at. So this is my home screen. I also did a iOS 14 iPad Pro customization home screen setup. So if you don't know how to, you know, customize your home screen, I did a whole video on that. I will link that up here in the cards or in the description down below as well. So you guys can go watch that and customize your home screen. But this is my home screen right now. And As far as the folders, I have 3 folders on my first page, and then the second page I just have this folder with all the extra stuff that I normally wouldn't use on my iPad. And the reason why I don't delete them is just because in case I ever need the app, I already have it in here instead of having to go to the App Store and like re-download everything. So the way I get my titles on my folders is I do all caps and I do a space in between each letter. So we're going to start out with my Essentials folder. As of right now, I have my camera, photos, settings, the calendar, clock, App Store, iTunes, Apple Store, reminders, Spotify, and my notes. I also have a Spotify account. You guys can go follow me on that if you are interested in the music that I listen to. And the notes, I just actually recently started using this. Before I didn't use it, but sometimes I will use this for like random little practice problems for my accounting classes, or if I need to do like, I don't know, like a to-do list or something like that. I definitely recommend the Notes app that comes with the iPad. And then for the school folder that I have right here, if I click on that, this is basically all of my school stuff that I would either use on a day-to-day basis or would probably use like in the future or like whenever I need it. As far as my actual note-taking app that I use Goodnotes 5. I used to use Goodnotes 4, and then this semester I bought the updated version of Goodnotes 5. It's kind of the same, just a couple newer things, templates, notebooks, and things like that. But I chose Goodnotes over Notability because I personally liked the way Goodnotes looked a lot more than Notability. I did all my research on it before I bought the app, so I have a whole video on note-taking on my iPad Pro. You guys can go watch that. But this is the Goodnotes app, so this is what I use for any PowerPoint slides that my professor provides, like this for example. And then I will also do like any assignments in here and submit them to Canvas. So like I also do handwritten notes like this. And I think just writing on the iPad Pro is like a lot more satisfying than writing on paper. I don't know. Also, it saves paper, and I like how everything is just on one device and I can easily access it. So here are some handwritten notes, and then like I said, I do assignments on here, like group assignments or individual assignments, and then I'll turn them into Canvas. And then you can also have a planner in Goodnotes as well. So I did a like November plan with me. So I like how Goodnotes comes with the planner template instead of having to buy a whole nother planner off of like Etsy or something. So this is all free. The only thing you have to buy is the Goodnotes app, and I think it's like $7, but honestly it's totally worth it. And then I have this Canvas app, which is what I use to turn in any assignments, access my grades, anything like that. Then I have PowerPoint. This is what I would normally use if my professors provide PowerPoint slides. So like for example, this is my exam like PowerPoint slides that my professor put together, and then I can also like write any additional things on here like that, for example. So I do use PowerPoint and Goodnotes. Those are probably the most two used apps that I use. I also have Word on here in case I need to like type anything, and I have done that a couple times for my technical writing class. And then I also have Zoom on here, so I don't use that as often as I normally do or would, just because I have my laptop and I use Zoom for my laptop. And then I'll use like my iPad to take notes while I'm in Zoom class. This Yuzu app, I had it offloaded, but last semester I used this for my management organizational behavior class, and it's just like kind of like another books app, but just named something different. And then I don't use the Pages, I don't use the Books app. I did have my technical writing book downloaded on here, So I used that for my technical writing class, but other than that, that was the only thing I used it for. I don't use Keynote, that's offloaded. Voice memos, I haven't used this in a while, but I did use it a couple semesters ago for my business law class because he literally talked so fast and would go off topic all the time. So I would record his lectures, and then when I'd come home, I would listen to his lectures, and then I would like review my notes and everything. And then this is the Mcgraw-Hill Read Anywhere app. This is where I access my books from Mcgraw-Hill. So I have 3 books on here. I have my advanced accounting book, my intermediate accounting book, and my tax 1 book. So it's where I mainly use my books, because normally most of my accounting classes use Mcgraw-Hill. So that's my schools folder. And then I have a little creativity folder right here. I have Sketchbook, which is how sometimes I make my thumbnails, and I don't use this all the time for my YouTube thumbnails, but from time to time, if I want to use it to be a little bit more creative or like kind of play around with my thumbnails to see what I like the most, this is the app that I would use. So like for this, for example, if I want to do any outlines to my body, this is what I would do for my thumbnail, and then just add like cute little designs. So that's what I would use for my thumbnail. And then I have Pinterest on here. Like I said, I use this for any inspiration. I also use it for screensavers, or any like iOS 14 customization inspiration. So I have this folder in case you guys want to look at it when you customize your home screen. And then I just have this Widgetsmith, which is what you're going to need in order to customize your home screen. This is how I get all the little widgets on here. And when I say widgets, this is what I mean. These are the widgets that I use. And then down here I have Safari. I have the files folder, which is where I download any files from Canvas or anything. And then on this page is where I have all the extras folders or apps. These are the ones that I don't ever really use, and that's why they're in the extras folder. And I have some of them offloaded just to kind of like, I guess, have extra storage, even though I have a ton of storage on my iPad. Like I said, it's a 64 gigabyte, so it's plenty of storage. But these are all the apps that I don't use, and they come with the iPad. Like I said, I don't want to delete them in case I ever spontaneously need the app. I already have it on my iPad instead of having to like go back and re-download it. So alright guys, that is everything on my iPad Pro. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope it was helpful for you, and for those of you that are wanting to get an iPad or go paperless or anything like that, if you have any questions, you can definitely ask me in the comments down below. I will link everything in the description as far as Apple Pencil, like iPad, everything like that, and then also the paper-like screen protector. And as far as any other videos that I've mentioned, I will link in the description box as well. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in Vlogmas Day 10. Bye guys.